everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Anna and I am a random stranger on the internet talking to you about beauty. So, a very delayed Project Pan update. For those of you who don't know, I am doing a 2019 rolling Project Pan, rolling 9 Project Pan. It didn't start off as a rolling pan, but that's what we ended up doing now. It is my first Project Pan and this is update like something. I don't know. I've lost track at this point. But I do keep track of tallies in here and I will be showing you all my progress on everything. Now, if you've been following this series for a while, something did happen recently and it was I finally repressed all those objects. Like the blush and the 2 bronzers, I did it. I actually repressed it and it wasn't as scary as I thought. And if you have been avoiding repressing, I don't know why I did that. Do you ever do something and you're like, that's weird, stop doing that, don't do that. But I repressed those objects, those beauty items, and it was not as scary as I thought. I will actually link down below the video I used to teach myself how to do that. So I was so proud of myself. Like it was like this big panning moment for me. I was like, yes, I am accomplished. I have done this. But all right, let's get into it, shall we? All right, let me pull up my little list here. It's like, come children, as we begin our lesson in Project Panning. All right, so the first one, I'm just taking my sweet time on this. I don't know why this is still in here. This is a Bare Minerals original, like the original powder foundation in Golden Fair. I used it one time. This has been almost done this whole project. And every update I'm like, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be the time I finish it up. And I just don't, and I don't know why at this point. Like, I've got to do it. I've got to just finish it. I don't know what the delay is on this, but I just used it one time. So maybe we'll set a goal for myself and actually try to use that more this time and finally use it up like a proper person. The next one is this new Dude Little one. It is in the shade Flirty. So I used this twice and I've gone back and forth about this product a lot, but I have finally made this decision. This time I'm decluttering this. The quality is just getting worse and worse. It almost won't swatch. I'm no longer comfortable keeping this. I'm pretty pleased with how much I got done because there was no pan on this when I started. I'll show you guys again. Like, you know. So I made a good effort on this, but I'm just gonna call this good and declutter it. So I just don't feel safe using this product anymore. So we will be getting rid of that one. The next one is the Tarte Blessed. I used it 13 times this month and I also repressed it. So I'll have a picture of what it looked like before I repressed it. But here's where we are now. So you can actually see how much I have in here. I think maybe 3 or 4 more months, but I'm notoriously bad at knowing how much blushes take to use, like how long. So all right, next product is a never-ending product. This is the Milani blush in Rose d'Oro. And you can see the major dip in there. Completely flattened out. I used this 17 times this month, but like there's no bottom to this, actually. It doesn't exist. So I don't know. I don't know if I work on this for a year, if I'll get it done. Isn't that crazy? Like, just think about this. I think I'm going to work on this for a year pretty consistently and not hit pan on it. I don't know, man. I'm getting real doubtful if it's gonna happen. I'm just, oh. But I did use it 17 times this month, so I'm putting in some good effort. I really am. Something I do think I'm gonna finish is this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, like the mini size, the deluxe sample size. I used this a ton this month, and I feel like I can go much heavier on my bronzer now that it's summer. So I use this, let's count this up, 26 times. And I repressed it. So 26 times. Look at that. There's nothing left in here. Like, I actually think I'm going to be done with this maybe by the end of the week, but definitely by the end of the month. Like, oh, I am so proud of this. Like, we are down to like nubbins with this. So I feel really good about this. I feel like I will definitely finish that up by the end of the month. I also repressed this one. This is the Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay by Tarte. There is a lot more of this than that for sure. I don't think I will get done with this month, but I feel pretty good about how this looks. Maybe a couple more months worth of use. But now that I'm going heavier on the bronzer, I don't know. I've really been focused on the Too Faced one because I really wanted to have it done by this update. And I'm about as close as you can be. But after that, I will obviously switch over to this one. And then I guess I'm gonna have to pick a new bronzer. I've been working on these for 7 months now, so I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to do. This was the one I wore all winter, and this is the one I wore basically all summer, so, I mean, I got enough bronzers. I'll figure something out, but it's still just like, wow, I think I might actually finish both those products. All right, so, oh, and the Tarte bronzer, I used it 11 times, so 11 times on the Tarte bronzer. The lipstick, this is a Kat Von D lipstick in the shade Magic. I used it 3 times, and on June 24th, I finished it. It is flat. Like, you can still get a little bit of color, but it hurts to put on the lips, and I'm not digging. Like, we're not digging. We're done. We're done. So, June 24th, after 3 additional uses, this thing is finished up, out of my collection. So, yay! All right. The other thing I rolled in last month was actually a lotion, and I used it 14 times. It was this one right here, and you can see where I started. Well, I guess I put this in 2 months ago, and I used it 14 additional times last month, and on July the 2nd, I finished this one up. There's still some like little remnants in there, but it's not coming out. Like, we're done. This is empty. So, finished 2 products, and I'm rolling one out, and then it leaves us to our last one. It is this Nest fragrance, and I used it 7 times. I need to find an like a spray part for it, because right now I'm like I feel very vintage when I do it, but I like dip my finger and pat it behind my ears and my wrists and behind my knees, but I just feel like it's going really slow with that. So this is where we are with this. Now we actually started up here and we're down to here, so not bad, but I really want to finish this up before summer, so I'm gonna have to make significant more use on it because it's very like citrusy and scented. I'm just gonna have to make significant more progress on it if I'm gonna have this finished up by summer. All right, so those are all of my products. Let's talk about what I'm rolling in. To replace the lotion, I'm actually gonna use another lotion, and I thought I had a lot in here, and then my husband gave me a massage, and now this thing looks much smaller and more mangled. This is the Bath & Body Works French Lavender and Honey. I really like this lotion. I like anything lavender scented. Oh, it smells so good. But it's too strong for my daily life, like most Bath & Body Works stuff, so I'll only wear it at night. So I think I'm maybe like right in here, like right here area. Probably mark it. These are so much harder to use, I find, than these. I thought these were smaller than this, but no, they're the same size. It just feels like it takes me so much longer to use this, but I also suck at using lotion. Like, I'm so bad at using lotion, which is why this is in my project pan. So, yep, we're starting right about here, and we'll see what kind of progress we can make. Replacing the lotion with the lotion. The next two products I'm rolling in are actually both face products. So this one is the Bourjois, I think it's Bourjois Paris Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. It's a 16-hour hold. This was huge on YouTube a couple years ago. Do you guys remember that? Like, everyone was raving about this. It is a European drugstore brand, and I picked it up when I went to Germany. Or, yeah, I think I picked it up when I went to Germany. Anyway, it's definitely the oldest foundation in my collection, and I really enjoy it, so I just feel like I need to get some use out of it. I'd like to finish this up before I go on my next trip in October, so that's kind of my tentative goal in mind, but just to use this up because it is the oldest foundation. It's like coated. I have no idea where I am, so I'm just gonna throw that in and just try to make some consistent use out of it. It's a really good foundation if you can get your hands on it. I do see why everybody loved it. I'm not upset at all about using it up. And the other one is this. This is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. I've never finished a concealer before. Ever. Never. So I just am not good about wearing concealer. This one's excellent. It has this huge doe foot applicator, and the color works for me, and I really enjoy this product, and I would just like to know what it's like to finish a concealer. That's it. Finish one up. So those are my new products we're rolling in. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Go into the world, be you, be fabulous. Have a fantastic day, you all.